Hello kings and queens, how you guys doing today? Today topic is for beginners, those who want to learn how to crochet and you don't know how to crochet. This is the best time, and this is where you learn how to make a chain, how to double crochet, and how to single crochet. So for starters, you will know your abbreviation. So these are your abbreviation. You can pause the video to learn it. When it comes to the crochet terms, this is what we use. So to get started with, what you would need to get started with this class today is a yarn. You can get a simple yarn, you can get scissors, and you can get your pin. For the pin that we'll be using today is 3.75. So before I start, if you want to learn how to crochet this beautiful dress, you can comment below and I will let you guys know if I'm ready to teach you guys. So for starters, like I said, you will need a simple yarn. Like you can see in this video, I'm using a big twist that is a double twist crochet. So we're gonna start with this, and what I'm gonna teach you guys is basically how to single crochet. And how to single crochet, we all know how to single crochet is not easy, but for starters, what you will need to do is to tie your knot. But I noticed that people usually tie the knot with their hands first, and they give different tactics on how to tie their knots. But for me, I don't go that route. I don't know, because I'm already used to it and stuff like that. For tying my knots, I love to use my pin. So as you can see in the video, I'm using my pin. So what you do is you turn that pin around and you turn it over to you back and forth, and you just crochet it as a chain. So you crochet it as one chain, as you can see in the video. There you go, your knot is tied and tight. And now that you have that one chain ready, all we need to do is to chain 10 hoops. 10 hoops. I'm still learning how to call this name. So for starter, we have to go and chain 10 line or 10 hoops, whatever. So we're gonna chain it 10 times, and that is for starters. So if you don't know how to do it, you can just watch the video thoroughly and you can see that I'm chaining it as I go. Other people hold their pins different. Other people hold it like a pencil. Like me, I hold mine like a pencil. Other people hold it like a fox. It depends on how you want to hold your pin. So as you can see, so if you reach to the final end of the crochet the chain, you want to yarn and put it into the chain, and you yarn and bring it out. So when you bring it back out, you will have 3 loops on your pin. So when you have 3 loops on your pin, you want to bring all the way through, then you have a single crochet. So I will repeat this. You want to yarn and put it into the chain, and you yarn and bring it back out of the chain. You should have 3 hoops on your pin, and you just want to yarn and bring it all the way through. So you're gonna do this step all the way to the end. You want to yarn, bring it into the chain, you want to yarn again, bring it back out of the chain, and you want to bring it all the way through. So that is your single crochet steps. So you want to do this thoroughly throughout, out to where you go back to the end of where you start. So when you reach to the very far end of your single crochet, so what you want to do is you want to crochet 1 chain up. So what you do is you crochet 1 chain up, So in the video, you want to crochet one chain up, like yarn one chain, bring it into the hoop, and you want to flip your work around, and you want to yarn, and you put it into the chain. So you put it into the double hoop of the chain, you want to yarn again and bring it out, and you yarn and put it back into the chain, and you just continue the process. Yarn, bring it out, you have your 3 knot, and you would just want to yarn and bring it all the way out. So you're going to continue this process. You yarn into the chain, and you should have 3 hoops on your pin. You want to yarn and bring it all the way out. So you want to continue this process throughout until you go to the very far end. So this is how you do your single crochet. So by doing your single crochet, the first start is to basically create your chain. For starters, I would say start with 10. So by creating your chain first, when you've done with your creating your chain, you want to yarn and put it into the chain, and you yarn back out and bring it back out. That will be 3 hoops on your chain, and when you have that 3 hoops, you want to on your chain, on your pin, you want to yarn and bring it all the way back out. I hope this makes sense. So now you can see I'm just repeating the process. So this is how you get your single crochet. So when you are done with your single crochet, it should be able to look like this. This is like a simple crochet for basic learning, like beginners. So this is how you should be able to get something like this. And it's also stretchy, like it's kind of for free based on how you free your hand. So now we are done with the single crochet. So this lesson is 2-in-1. We're learning how to do a single crochet and a double crochet. So now we are on the double crochet. For the double crochet, I told you from the start of the video that you can just do that with your pin. You don't have to tie with your hands and stuff like that. But if you are a beginner, you can do it how you feel comfortable. So as you can see in the video, because I already showed you guys from the start how to do the single crochet. So this is the double crochet. You want to make a chain of 10. You want to yarn and put into the chain, and you want to yarn again and put it out. So when you yarn, you will have 3 hoops on your pin. So when you have 3 hoops on your pin, you want to yarn and put it into the 2 hoops, the first 2 hoops, and you want to yarn and put it all the way out. So to repeat this, you want to yarn and put it into the chain, as you can see in the video. Then you have 3 knots on your pin. So you want to yarn and put it through 2 knots on your pin. Then you want to yarn again and put it all the way out. Yarn, as you can see that given the instruction in the video. So basically you want to yarn and put it into the chain. You want to yarn and put it out. So you have 2 hoops, then you want to yarn and put it all the way out. So you will do that steps 2 times. So the first step is to yarn and put it into the chain, and you want to yarn again and put it into 2 of the chain, because you have 3 hoops on your pin. So you want to yarn and put it in 2 hoops of your pin. You want to yarn again and put it all the way out. So you're going to repeat this process throughout until you are done. So you're going to repeat this process. So you want to yarn, you want to put it out, then you want to yarn again and put it in 2 hoops of the chain. Then you want to yarn again and put it all the way out. So like how we have till 1 crochet. So this is the double crochet. For the 1 crochet, you just yarn and you put it into the chain, and you yarn out, and you will have 3 knots on your pin, and you just want to yarn all the way out. So for the double crochet, what you would do is you will yarn and you will put it into the chain. You will yarn back out, and you yarn again and put it in 2 hoops on your pin, because you have 3. So you want to yarn and put it in 2 hoops. So when you are done putting it in 2 hoops, you want to yarn and put it back out to put it all the way out. So when you reach to the far end, what you want to do is you want to double chain that. So you want to go 2 times to be able to match the length of it. You don't want it to be crooked, so you want to match it. So basically you go 2 chain at the end, Then you want to yarn and repeat the process throughout. As you can see in the video, I know I'm taking it like I'm so fast, but I apologize ahead of time. As you can see in the video, like with my little hands that you see in there, you want to yarn. This is the double crochet. You want to yarn in to the chain, you put it out, you yarn again and put it out in 2 pins, and you want to yarn and put it all the way out. So this is the double crochet. You want, the first step is to yarn into the chain, you yarn back out, you have 3 hoops on your pin. You want to yarn and put it through 2 hoops of your pin. You want to yarn and put it all the way out of the hoops of your pin. So when you are done, you should be able to get something like this. So you can see for the double crochet, it's kind of a little bit longer than the single crochet. So the double crochet is a little bit longer, and when you can look at it, you will see in between it is the chain, and on like the one that I'm showing my hands between, that is the chain, and the one my hands on, that is the crochet, that is the double crochet. So you see the chain, that is the double crochet you see my hands doing, and the ones in the middle is the chain. Yep. So what I'm showing you guys is the chain in the middle of the double crochet. So when you look at that, it's kind of long, but when you look at it in the single crochet is kind of shorter, so it's not longer. That's the chain, and when you look at it, it's 3 hoops to 1. That's it. But for the double, it's 2 hoops to 1. So you go 2 times before you come out. And also, I would appreciate it if you can like, share, and follow for more tips of video. This is my first time doing this video, and I'm trying. So if you can follow, like, share, and subscribe, I appreciate it. You have a blessed day.